It doesn't matter where you're from, what colour your skin is. The blues is a universal language. It speaks to everybody. It's a feeling. You either get it or you don't. But when you do get it, you're hooked. The harmonica, it's not an obsession. It's just an extension of me. It's my way of actually expressing myself through the harmonica. You know, the way I'm feeling. Sometimes sad, sometimes good, sometimes neither. You know, it's an expression of me. I grew up in Cluscar Park in Navan. It was a little bit rough, but you know, it was just good people struggling along. My first drink was I was down a laneway, a flag and a cider, and some guys from Cluscar Park, and it was magic to me. I thought it was the start of something new, another great relationship. I had this warm feeling. I thought, this is the answer to all my problems, you know, and it became my crutch. I moved to a lot of cities, a lot of countries, blaming each one, you know, for them being wrong, but I was just running from me. Before I went to America, I was living in Dublin, and I was working in the buildings. I'd met this woman in a pub in Dublin, actually, an American girl, California. It was the same thing again. I wanted to run from where I was. I thought America would cure all my ills. But I'd also this fantasy about America. It was a boyhood fantasy to see all the great blues singers and all came from there. So.
Well, now I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Could you do that? You're a good player.
Yeah.
You're a good player.
Yeah.
Could you do that when you were half gargled and you went home at 12 o'clock at night on the bike?
Yeah, I used to do it all the time. I used to do it in one hand. When I got to Chicago, that was the dream for me. I played in several bars, including the House of Blues, which I was a regular player in. And the clubs were great. I could get up and play with the best. But unfortunately, and a lot of drink took place, a lot of drinking, and you know, getting home late, and that lifestyle just took over then. It was the drink that counted. Music became secondary, you know. Well, I walked all night Chicago. I cried the whole night long. I walked all night Chicago. Yeah, I cried the whole night long. I was standing on the corner, yeah, doing nothing wrong. I was out one night in an Irish bar, and it was actually the All-Ireland football finals, and the fracas started, and the cops were called. I don't remember much, but I was thrown into the back of a paddy wagon, taken to the local county jail, and then the next morning transported to Cook County. When I first got to Cook County, we were thrown into there's called bullpens. Could be up to 50 people. Scary place. There's a lot of mean-looking people there. The first night we were there, this guy hung himself. Scared the out of me. It was a really scary place, a sobering place. Next morning I was in Cook County's care. No friends here, just that big warden's there. Long way from there, the American dream. One-way ticket into Chicago. That's all they give you when you leave that place. I had nothing. I was seriously feeling very down. I was walking down the street. I came across this Salvation Army, like a van, chip van, whatever. They were handing out soup, food and stuff. I said to this guy, I'm feeling terrible. I'm just out of jail. I've got a serious drinking problem. I need help. So he said, get in the back. We arrived to a place called Haymarket, a rehabilitation centre, and I was trying to get a shave, and I had this big black eye, and he says, now you want to fix yourself. When I got back home to Ireland, I just continued drinking, and I blamed Chicago for all my woes, and continued on drinking for another couple of years. I went mental. After my daughter died, I spent 2 years trying to kill myself drinking. I had heart trouble. I was in a bad place in my head. Just one evening I sat down and I said, well, you're going to die. You know, what point is it to that? You're going to leave, a loving family behind. And I was scared, it was fear. So I stopped and I went and got some help. In the morning and the dead of night. That's how my angel took flight. Things got really rough. People thought that I was a no-hoper. But I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's a fact. The music has saved my life. Only for the music now, I'd still be probably drinking. Wouldn't have much hope. It's brought hope into my life. Joy. It gets me out. It's my everything. Music is who I am. That's what I love. And it's a blessing. What keeps me right now is actually helping other people that's struggling. That's a major part in my sobriety, and my whole life is trying to help others. I've learned not to be selfish, to give a little, and when I give that little bit of help, I get loads back from that. That's what keeps me sober. 'Cause you got a good heart, baby. Lord, you did no wrong. Let those blues in. 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 Let those blues in and heal your soul. Come on, let them heal you. We all have to go through our little ups and downs. If none of this stuff hadn't happened, what would they sing about? That's the blues, that's life. Let those blues in. Just let those blues in. Let those blues in. Let those blues in. Let those blues in. Let those blues in and heal your soul. Come on, let them heal you now. As John Lee Hooker says, the blues is a healer. I learnt my blues in Truscott Park.